Alright, so today we have a very special guest. This guy's only 16 years old, still in high school, started this business only 3 months ago. Taz, how much money have you made in the past 30 days?
We're about to hit the 10K mark.
3 months in, 10K. How does it feel, bro?
It feels kind of unordinary, I'll be completely honest with you. Like, I genuinely didn't, actually I did think I was gonna hit this mark. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did. Like, I had so much confidence with joining this mentorship that I started recording this series, like, over the kind of summer holiday, because I still go to school, and the series is like 0 to 20K at 16 years old. The first video I filmed, I literally told the camera, I'm like, alright, first objective, make enough money to join Marco's mentorship. Right, I know I needed this because I kept seeing these videos of people making it, and every single night I would go in bed and just like watch a new testimonial every single night. That's how confident I was with this whole thing, and it fueled me so much that I saved up. Like, I hit Marco up. I'm like, oh, I need to join the mentorship right now, bro. Right now. I took the step, and I swear to God, it did not disappoint.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, you scaled so quickly. What do you think was like the main factor that made you scale so fast?
Like, just putting your head down and doing volume. Genuine shit. Like, it's a volume game. Anything you do in life is a volume game. These guys, and I said this on Kyo's video as well, right? These guys literally cut up the meat. They give you the meat. They place it on the pan. Our friend, your job is literally just to turn on the heat. Like, that's how simple it gets. And I kid you not, they literally give you the blueprint.
Yeah.
Where all you have to do is just implement and not be a dumbass. It's like, you must be really stupid to not have to make money. And that's not even offensive. I'm being so dead serious.
It's true. Yeah, because here's the thing too, like, there's a lot of guys, I'm gonna be honest, but we had guys join up and they did not make any money, and that's because they have bad beliefs, which is not a bad thing inherently because you can change those, but they're just so stuck in their ways that it's like, it's so uncomfortable to like change the way you live, exist, and think, that they just simply won't do it, and then obviously you don't make any money at that point, you know? Now, with you, bro, I remember that first time we met at Dubai Mall, I think that was, right?
Yeah.
Was it Novikov or something?
Bro. Yeah, just wait for the story.
Bro, this is like, what, 2 months ago at this point, or something like that, 2.5 months ago? And it's like, bro, the first time I met you, I knew this guy's gonna crush. Like, I don't know what it is, like, genuinely, I don't just say this for the video here at all. I just knew you'll make it because he had this sort of like different way of thinking, you know? Like, for a 16-year-old, this guy is extremely mature. Like, no glaze, like, this guy was like, you seemed like you were like 25 or something.
Oh, bro.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that's just like sort of what most people are missing. This sort of like mental maturity. Like, most guys are in their 20s, in their 30s potentially sometimes, and they're still doing fuck all. They live with their parents, they don't even have a job, they're unemployed. When it's like there's 16-year-olds out there that make doctor's salary while still in school, and they're absolutely gonna smoke.
And I'll say this as well, by the way, like, I feel like this is a good point Shane makes. Everyone has like a desire. Everyone wants to be something. So obviously Marco's saying, you know, 20-year-olds, 30-year-olds, some guys are just not going to take action, but within them, they know they want to take action. And that kind of like stems from a young age, like from 15 years old. Like, and I'll talk you with this example as well, right? As a child, you aspire to be something like great, man. Like, I wanted to be Batman as a child. Marco, I don't know who you wanted to be. Like, you aspire to be crazy things. And as you grow up, the things around you, like the systems around you, your parents, everything kind of strains you to the point where you kind of like, you deep down die. You know what I mean? And you feel like nothing's possible. So you start by dreaming big, and that dream just starts getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. Yeah. Everyone wants to do it, but no one wants to take the actual, just like that one step that's gonna like kind of take you out and get you closer to what you desire to be.
Right.
Take that step, guys. I kid you not. Like, genuinely break free. Otherwise, you're always gonna be in that constant doubt of like, what if?
Yeah.
Like, what if I did do it? What if I did join the mentorship? What if I did take that first cold call? You know what I mean? And that's what I did with these guys, and now we're standing outside of Bananas. And I've got school in a few hours, so it's pretty steep.
Yeah, it's like, what is it right now? 1 a.m. or something, right?
Yeah, it's about to hit 1.
That's insane. But bro, what would you say is like the number one thing that you found the most valuable with the mentorship?
So there's not one thing. I feel like it's everything, and I feel like it's the community. You need, and I can't express this so much. I was gonna make a video of this when I was home. You need to surround yourself around a group of guys that are above you, because when you're around a group of guys, and then I kid you not, everyone who's not in a mentorship, or just people who are not in a group of people that are above them, the only other option is going to be people who are on par with you, or people lower than you, right? And what that kind of results is no one's going to be able to drag you up. Like, if you don't have guys that are above you at the position that you aspire to kind of be at, how are you going to be dragged up? For me, when I joined the mentorship, I was constantly seeing guys winning in the chat, which is crazy. I think Fabian brought this point up as well. Yeah. There's so many guys winning in the chat every single day, just sending screenshots of payments coming through. Something as simple as that just makes you go, okay, like, this is possible. That, and the fact that Marco picked me up in a Ferrari on the second day of the mentorship.
Yeah, alright boys, we have our boy Taz in the car now as well. We'll show him what it's like to drive in this. Have you ever been in a supercar?
Nope.
I got gold-plated cigarettes.
Marco pulled up in a 488 Pista. The car is beautiful.
It was like 2 months ago. You had no money back then.
Bro, I had $150 in my account.
Oh my god.
And I get picked up in a Ferrari, same spot where we're literally recording this video. It's stupid.
Yeah.
That opened up my mindset so much.
Here's the thing too, like this is what Fabian was talking about as well. Like he saw all the wins being posted every day. It's like, yes, you were happy for someone else, but deep down you're thinking like, bro,
How
that's
much
like
competition, bro? Like friendly
exactly.
competition.
The thing is too, like the first program I joined, Mr. Blue Shirt Man as well. Like I joined the program and there were like no wins being posted. I was like, what is going on? There's no money making any money here. And so I got like a bit sort of concerned. It's like, what is going on here? Till I actually found out nobody was making any money, and I was really only one of the few ones that was actually printing it there. So I got out of that really quickly and made sure that I surrounded myself with, you know, like-minded people that are further, you know, that are above me essentially, or on the same sort of level, right?
Yeah.
But bro, what would you say to anybody who's watching this who's kind of maybe on the edge of like joining in, maybe
Yeah.
starting something like this? Like, what would you tell them, you know?
If you're on the edge of joining, there's only, I feel like, two real possibilities. Number one, you just don't want to take that step. You think it's too much money, or you just think you don't believe in yourself. More importantly, I'll tell you what you need to do. But the second reason you won't join, and I feel like this is so popular, people don't even talk about it, is you have a bad experience. Like I personally have had like a bad experience. I paid a guy called Adam Walsh. I said the name, doesn't really matter. I paid him, and I didn't really get anything out of it. Like he literally just told me what I would have known without joining the course, right?
Yep.
The point is, you can't really let one bad experience kind of deter you, because then what happens in life is you're not going to get anything good if you think the first one, you know, if the first thing you do of anything
Yep.
is bad, and you won't go into the second, where you're not going to get that far. I'll be completely honest with you.
Yeah.
And as for like guys who don't want to take that step, genuinely, what are the consequences? Like, what's the worst case? What's the worst case scenario? You take the step, you join the mentorship. What's the worst case scenario?
Yeah. Worst case, I mean, here's the thing too. Most guys watching this are young, 16 to maybe 25. You're so fucking young. Like, worst case, what you lose is a couple months of effort, and that's it.
Bro, I
Worst
go
case.
chill with my parents, bro. Just watch some Netflix. It's like, there really isn't that bad of a case.
Yeah.
And it kind of builds your character, honestly speaking. And like, do you want to be boring? If you do that, that's completely fine, right? But like, I say this out of pure love. Like, guys, genuinely, if you're watching this video, you're watching it for a reason. You want to make something out of yourself. So you can either take action, make your life genuinely exciting. If I didn't take that one call with you, bro, I would not be living how I've been living for the past week and a half, which has been absolutely insane. Opened my mindset so much. Please, guys, take action. Become the guy that you genuinely dream about. The guy that you put your head on a pillow at night and think about. Just one step away, guys.
And I think you also got a payment as well earlier today. You want to show that to the camera?
Yeah. Pretty funny. I'm glad I didn't swipe it out.
How much was it for?
So we got like a little 1,500 routine.
A little 1,500 a month retainer. That's most people's salary out here in Dubai, by the way.
And he was, guys, guess why he was happy to pay me again, by the way?
Yeah.
Results, bro.
Yeah.
Just got
Results,
results.
bro.
And I didn't even have to work for it.
And here's the thing too, like one more ending thoughts here is, this is just sort of agency related as well. Most guys focus on just marketing, getting more clients, but very few actually focus on the back end, which realistically is like the most important part of your business. Because here's the thing, if the product you're selling sucks, then your whole business sucks. Then you won't be able to keep clients, they're gonna churn, they get refunds, disputes, all that nasty stuff. So at the start, I think once you get 1 or 2 clients in, right, it is super important to really nail service, because then you have case studies, testimonials, like prior results, and you can leverage that to get more clients, right? So that is also a thing with you as well. Like you were getting some pretty nasty results for your clients too.
Bro,
you know?
speaking of Blueprint, I kid you not, I thought when I heard these guys do service delivery and I was gonna hop in the mentorship, that was just gonna be something simple that I knew about. These guys gave me such a good, like, genuine strategy that I couldn't even like grasp before joining the mentorship, and it was so easy to implement.
Yep.
It took me an hour to set up my first guy, and he just paid me again, as you guys saw. So it's like, you are gonna get good results. There isn't a single guy that I have not gotten good results for, and all these clients that I do get good results for, I can just tell the new guys that I kind of like hop on sales calls with to call them up.
Yep.
Easy close, you know, referrals. It's crazy. Yeah, these guys will absolutely get you the best results in the game.
Fair enough, bro. Well, I appreciate it, bro. You're gonna crush it, bro.
Oh, yes,
sir.
bro.
And 100K months pretty soon,
Bro,
bro.
100K months.
Bro's gonna
bro.
pull up an 812 super fast to school next year.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I kid you not, we're gonna forward that clip very, very soon.
Let's go. And speaking of like scaling up pretty fast, I know most guys are in this space for like 1 or 2 years sometimes, and they don't make any progress. Like, I guess, what do you think was the main factor that made you scale so extremely fast, bro?
Bro, I had to think about this for a second. So look, everyone is the same in the sense that everyone in the mentorship can get the exact same results if everyone put in the same inputs. You know what I mean? So the only thing that could like genuinely be holding you back is your limiting beliefs.
Yep.
I'm not gonna like dig you guys right into mindset and everything, because I know some of you guys are gonna think it's cringy, but it's really not. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, you wake up and you have the exact same 24 hours to put in the exact same 24 hours worth of inputs, right? When I woke up, and sometimes when I just didn't feel like working, I knew it was because of the emotions that I was dealing with. You need to detach every single emotion from the work you put in. These guys are gonna tell you the exact inputs you need to put in. okay? And I kid you not, this is coming from me, a 16-year-old in the mentorship, and you can ask any of the other guys making money in the mentorship. If you genuinely follow these guys' inputs to a T, you're gonna make money. What does Ziad say? Like when you asked him, how did he scale up? He said he just followed your
Yeah, he
guys'
was like,
advice
bro,
to
I
a
just
T.
follow what Marco said. That's it. Like
Right.
that's literally what he said.
Like that is like they literally baby it down for you. It's so stupid to say, but that's kind of the truth of it. And the
Yeah.
only reason you wouldn't, I guess, win by putting in the inputs, it's a limiting belief thing.
You
You
know
just
what's-
don't think you're worth it.
You know what's crazy? Like what I noticed with most guys, the reason why most people don't ever succeed with anything they're trying to do, whether that's business, like health, like getting fit, whatever it might be, they simply just overcomplicate shit.
Oh, please
Like
don't, bro.
they try to like
Please don't.
reinvent the wheel with like, oh, let me try this fancy workout, let me try this like untapped business strategy.
That's such a
When
good
the
point.
best thing you can do is just do something that has been proven in the past, right?
Yeah.
There's no reason why you should reinvent the wheel. Like I see so many guys going into business and they're trying to make this crazy AI startup that's gonna be like the next
No.
like OpenAI. You don't need to do that to make $1 million a
I
year.
swear
You
not.
know, you don't need to do that to get rich. Like genuinely, you
I
can. And this is this thing too. Like the most, how do I say this? Like the most common businesses and the most boring businesses are usually the best ones because
Exactly
they're proven
what
to
it is,
work.
exactly
They're
what it
proven to
is.
work. You know what I mean? So if you're watching this and you're sort of this type of guy that is trying to overcomplicate everything, stop.
Please don't, bro.
Don't.
Please
Like
don't.
just stop. You don't need to. Like I'm telling you, every single business I've ever started was in a quote unquote oversaturated market, which is good because it
Yeah,
means that there's money
bro.
to be made.
So
if
good.
I'm gonna start a business in a market that has no competition, that is sort of a blue ocean, if you know, then like you're trying to like you just have no proven framework to follow.
No.
You know what I mean? So don't try to reinvent the wheel.
Bro, and I see with all these other guys, as soon as they don't see the simple stuff work for them, they're gonna try reinventing something. And
Yeah.
I promise you, it's mental masturbation. It's such a big form of mental masturbation. This has worked for a ton of guys. Majority of the guys in the mentorship. Why don't you want to just stick to it? You know what I mean? With anything in life, if you see something proven, stick to it. And then obviously once you hit that goal of whatever it is for you guys, 50K, 70K, I'm just giving you materialistic goals.
Yeah.
As soon as you actually proven to yourself that this works and you hit that goal, then you can do whatever the hell you want. No one's holding you back.
Yeah.
You know, you've already made the money, you've already done whatever you want.
Yeah.
But before that, do not overcomplicate it. I swear it's just another form of mental masturbation. And
Yeah.
I even saw myself like fall down that rabbit hole.
Even with me, bro, it's like you're trying to like
AI
sort of like
startup.
get fancy with like the small things. Yeah, like this is like what most people do. They try to like sort of get fancy with like the small details that don't really matter when they should just focus on the bigger picture. Hey, do I have a good product? Do I have good acquisition systems? That's all that matters. And with that, you can follow something that is oversaturated and still make more money.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. Here's what I'm saying, right? Don't do what everybody's doing,
No,
but don't
no.
don't reinvent the wheel. There's a fine line with this, okay? Obviously, be unique. Obviously, add your own spin to everything, because if you're gonna do the same thing as everybody does, you'll get the same results. And guess what? Most people are broke. So don't do
Yeah.
what everybody's doing, but don't try to like have the most unique thing out there,
Yeah.
because that's just a waste of time. I'm gonna be honest.
Such a big waste of time. He's not even lying.
Unless you're trying to be the next Elon Musk, which I don't want to be personally, and most
Right.
guys watching this probably don't want to be as well.
That's the fastest way to scale up. Literally, just do the proven concept.
Yeah.
Like, just pursue it, and then you can do whatever the hell you want. If you
Yeah.
guys want to get fancy with it, you have the money, do whatever the hell you want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to kind of like get your step foot in the door, just do whatever's proven. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does not take time. That's such a big misconception that it's gonna take you a year to get rich,
Yeah.
or just a year to scale up to like 40, 50K a month. It's not. I swear to God, it's not. It can happen as soon as a month, 2 months,
Yeah.
3 months, and you'll get up.
Okay, I gotta fire it again. Let's do a cut here real quick. You can just ask. No, you can leave it. It's fine. The editor's gonna edit it out.
Alright, bet.
Track, just edit this out here in a second. You can just ask me. So like, what's the fastest way to scale up? I'm just gonna like say something.
Bet. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so guys, I know I've been talking for a minute, but I have a question for you, bro.
Yeah.
Genuinely.
What's up?
On your mind right now at this point in time, what is the fastest way to scale up with agency?
I'm gonna be honest, at the start, it is all about inputs and just becoming a new person, right? Because at the start, whenever you're trying to scale something new, a new business, like just, you have to become temporarily a new person, and you have to become the version of yourself that is at your goal, 10, 20, 30K a month, right? Because guess what? If you stay the person you are right now, you have a very, very low chance of succeeding, because guess what? The person that you're right now doesn't make any money. So in order to make money, the easiest thing you can do, most people think, by the way, that kind of make money, all that stuff, you have to just focus on the actions and sort of like take the actions, then you get, and then you are, right?
Yeah.
But it is, you have to be the person that makes the money first,
Such a
then you'll
good
take
point,
the right
bro.
actions, and then you'll get the goal, right? It's sort of flipped, right?
That's such a good
It's a
point.
paradox. So the number one thing you have to focus on is just become the version of yourself that is making
Already making,
your
yeah.
goal. And as a
I've heard this
byproduct-
so many times, by the way, on the coaching calls. Like Marco's repeated this constantly, and he's literally gotten stuck in my mind.
Yep.
You have to become the person, and you have
Yep.
to actually start acting like it.
Yeah, and sort of you have to sort of become a temporary actor. It's very interesting, you know.
So-
Like this is what I like. This is so interesting. Like this is sort of so niche, and probably nobody ever told you guys this. But what I do sometimes, I'll just go into like nice buildings, and I'll have some AirPods in. I'll have some frequencies blasting, some like 888 hertz or something like that, right?
You know.
If you know, you know, right? If you're tapped in, and I'll just walk. It's so weird, but I'll just sort of like view myself as the guy that already makes $1 million a month. I like stroll down, for example, Address Beach Resort or go to Atlantis. I'll just
Sick,
stroll down the walkway, and I'll just like look at everything, and I feel like I'm already making $1 million a month. I feel like that feeling, you have to capture it, and you have to just keep coming back to it every single day if you can. And at some points, if you feel it enough times, then you'll eventually get there.
You shift into it. Literally,
Yeah.
you will like.
You
quite
like
literally
shift
into
lifeline.
it.
It's so interesting.
It's so stupid. It's like the same thing. I don't know if you guys have watched the Joker movie, bro. Like, if you guys have watched the Joker, he literally had to act and just like really embody the character.
Yeah.
The same way actors embody their own like characters that they want to kind of act out, you have to embody and act like the person you want to become in
Yeah.
order to actually become that person. It's such a stupid concept. It works so good.
Yeah.
I kid you not.
But here's the thing too, like I feel like anybody can really make a lot of money online, especially. I mean, bro, I know complete retards that make.
Yeah, I swear to
absurd
God, there's
amounts
so
of
many
money.
retards that we know.
Like I'm gonna be honest, I know straight idiots personally that should not be making the amount of money that they do.
It's like
But
fun, bro.
here's the thing. Here's something very interesting. The people that are stupid or retarded and make a lot of money, the reason they do it is because they don't feel guilty. That's what I know. Smart people, they feel guilty about for making money, right? So they're so, it's like intelligent people think a lot. When you think a lot, you sometimes tend to get some negative thoughts, some like, imposter syndrome thoughts, whatever you want to call it. And they sometimes just don't feel deserving of money. Stupid people don't think much. So
No.
like they just like feel like they deserve everything. They're delusional about, I deserve to make, this amount of money. Like I'm meant for this, even though rationally, like unbiased, they simply do not deserve it because they don't provide enough value, they don't put
Yeah.
enough work.
I feel like they just deserve it.
This is what I noticed. Yeah, stupid people are actually making more money the most time because they simply they're just not smart enough to like have imposter syndrome.
Fair
It's
enough.
so interesting. So yeah, but bro, like with you, what's next, bro? Like what are you trying to do?
What's next? So look, I say this so much. I try to stay in a student state of mind at all times.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna keep learning, and every day, like Marco knows this, Kiwa knows this, I text them every single day, asking questions. Every single, like anything I need, any step to get me like up, just to kind of level me up, I will constantly be asking them. The next step,
Yeah.
just like figuratively, is probably gonna be like 70K.
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 When do you turn 17?
Ooh, this is like a bit over a month.
Bro, oh God,
A little
okay,
over a
shit,
month.
Okay.
A little
So
over a
bro's gonna be making 70K a month at 17 years old.
Without license. That's gonna be
Yeah,
without
you're
license
gonna
very
make 70K a month, and you're just gonna be bored because you can't drive cars. What are you
soon.
gonna
Which is
do?
crazy, by the way. I have no clue what I'm gonna be doing, man. The next step also is to travel, like genuinely.
Oh my God, yeah. Are you gonna drop out? Or you have to?
Stay tuned. No,
Nah.
what's gonna happen is it was very, 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 very interesting, and like the whole dropout scene.
But I think what you should do, like this is genuinely, bro, like you should just not give your parents that much updates on the business and just one day just come to them and be like, hey, I made whatever,
Yeah.
10K today, I'll make 70K a month,
Yeah.
and see what they say. Just record the reaction.
So
They're
the
like-
cool thing is, right? They know enough, and they trusted me enough to let me out on a Sunday night at 1 a.m. in the morning because they see the results.
Yeah.
And they see the type of guys that I'm around, and my mom, my dad specifically as well. They actually start believing in it, which is insane, by the way.
Yeah.
Which is like super, super insane. Thank you guys for
Yeah.
this. Genuinely,
No, of course.
they believe in what I'm doing now. And it's only because I'm getting results. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
I wasn't getting results, they probably wouldn't have let me do the things that I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Skipping school, just doing all this stuff. It's
Yeah,
stupid.
didn't you skip school a couple days ago?
Yeah,
So you
2
made like,
days,
yeah, you
that's-
made like a couple of bands in a day. You're like, your mom was like, oh, okay.
So
don't
I
leave me
got
on the
home
school.
at 5:30 a.m. School starts, so I have to leave at 6:30.
Oh my God.
And I get on my bed, took a 30-minute nap, got right back up. And I told my mom, like, I'm ready, let's go. She's like, no, you're not going. And these guys teach
She
you.
told
about
you
it.
that?
Yeah, she
Oh
told me,
my
yeah, she's
God,
like,
that's-
just chill.
that's you, bro.
Just goes to- it's pretty stupid. Like, you always have to be in this state of high energy, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, these guys will express this to you as well. As a business owner, they're gonna transmit so many traits and attributes into you so that you become the person that's making XYZ amount. I'm just giving you like materialistic goals.
Yeah.
They will literally tell you every value you need. Like Kiwa, what I learned from him personally was you need high energy. Like at all
Yeah.
times, whether it's 4 a.m. in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning, you're off 3 hours of sleep, which I'm constantly on these days, by the way, 2 to 3
Yeah.
hours max. And I'll take like power naps during the day. You have to be at a constant high level of energy. Just constantly be penetrating.
Yep.
You need to penetrate the world. It sounds so funny, but it's so true.
Yeah.
You need to be someone with high energy.
Because it's like the energy you put out to the universe, that's what's gonna come back to you. Like most guys, police right here, interesting,
Police.
just driving by. Dubai police is very scary, by the way.
Yeah, ripping the road all day.
No, we haven't, bro. Don't say that.
It
We didn't.
wasn't-
We
it
were
was
driving the speed
super
limit the
safe,
entire
man.
time.
Like,
Speed
I'm
limit the entire time.
I had to tell Marco to kind of like just go a bit faster, you know. He was
Yeah,
slow.
we're going slow. We're
Very
going below the speed limit actually. But fact is, the frequency you sort of like, how do I say this, like vibrate with, is gonna determine sort of like what you attract into your life. It sounds very interesting. It sounds
Yes.
sort of like woo woo.
Yes.
It sounds like fake, whatever. But read into this. Like I'm telling you, the energy you put into the universe is what you'll come back, what you get back.
Not
Right?
correlated. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and here's the thing too, like most guys, it's, how do I say this? Like, I know when you're starting out and you have no results and you're just kind of starting out, it's a bit difficult, at least for me, to kind of get yourself into a positive frequency.
Yeah.
Right?
Because-
Even sometimes, like, let's say you have a bad day, it's kind of difficult to kind of like sometimes get yourself in the positive frequency. But once you're in it, it's like it spirals up. Like once you're in it, you just
Oh, that
you just,
momentum
yeah.
is
Even
it's
right now,
crazy.
I'm super like, oh, I'm on fire right now. You know, so it's like I'm just like spitting right now. You know.
Things become
Um,
easier as you go up. Like at the bottom, like when you're not making anything, let's just say materialistic. I keep giving you like materialistic examples, but it's not always related to money. For the sake of it, let's say you're making nothing.
Yep.
Zero money. Your morale's always gonna be that like down here. And your energy levels is gonna be super, super low. As you go up, as you climb that, you know, that sort of that level of just making more money every single time, it's gonna be easier for you to like maintain a positive frequency for a longer amount of time. You know what I mean? At the low level, it's so hard. Like I can barely find anyone
Yeah.
out there that's making no money, that's constantly all jolly every single day, 24/7. But the guys up here making good money, chilling around in Urus at 2 a.m. in the morning, they can still maintain that level of positive frequency for like a longer duration.
Yeah.
So once you just kind of break free of that point of not making any money, it becomes a lot easier. So
Yeah.
just keep working towards
Because
it.
the main issue is when you're starting out and when you're sort of in this low frequency state of mind, you don't have proof that you can actually do it. That's the scary
yeah,
part.
that's such a good point.
Like at the start, it's so like, I remember this one with myself as well. Like at the start, you simply just do not have any proof of concept, which is why sometimes you might have some doubts creep in, which is why sometimes you might, you know, slack off because it's like, oh, I don't even know if I'm gonna make it, right? That's what I had at the start. The second you sign your first client, the second you make a bit of money, confidence goes through the roof,
Oh,
it goes all the way down, and you're like on
crazy.
fire. Like even now, whenever I close a deal, like there's this energy just going through your body. You ever
I
feel
know,
that as
I
well?
know, I know.
You're
I
so
know
high
exactly what
energy
you
then.
mean. I
Yeah,
know
it's
exactly what you
amazing,
mean.
you know? And I feel like there's nothing else that gives me sort of this high.
Yeah, when
of
I'll get
this-
a payment, I'll just go for like a run to kind of calm myself down. It is so good.
It just gives you energy. You just feel you want to like do more,
It
you
does.
know?
It does. I
Every
swear.
time.
And making money makes you so much more than just a guy with money. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Like you inherit these really, really, really cool traits as soon as you actually start making some bit of money.
Yep.
And mind you, I'm still not near the point I want to be, but
Yeah.
I'm starting to experience the kind of like symptoms of making a bit of money.
You see yourself just like
Very cool.
transcending into a new person. You're the
Yeah, yeah.
version that
Entirely.
you want to be, you know?
Entirely.
Which is a beautiful thing. Like
It is really
that's
beautiful.
just like that's the most fun thing to do. Just like
Right.
becoming like better versions of yourself. You know, just like leveling up. You know, it's just like the most sick thing. Like there's nothing else that I would do rather than just leveling up.
As a man, that's
You know what I
exactly
mean?
what you strive to do. Just constantly level
Yeah,
up. I
you
mean,
know?
you can level up in Fortnite. Why can't you level up in life, bro?
Facts, bro. Facts. But
Bro,
bro,
season 4 Omega. If you,
Bro,
you know.
as far as like parents goes, everything like that, I remember with myself too. Like there were like multiple moments when I was just sort of like I vividly remember this. Let me tell a quick story. So I used to, this is like back 2 years ago. I used to
Okay.
cold call in my room on my desk, right? I used to have this like piece of paper, like this notebook, right? And I used to note down dials I made this day.
Okay.
I used to do like tallies, right?
Yeah,
like
and how
1, 2,
many
3,
book-
4, and
yeah.
then 5, right? Then I used to do pickups for that as well,
Okay.
and bookings, right? And this one day, I used to cold call businesses in Germany, by the way. This one day, I'm cold calling. My dad comes in, right, and he sees on my notebook. He's like, "What is this?" I was like, "Oh, I'm just cold calling people." And it's like at the start, sort of like it's very difficult to have your own thoughts, especially if you're living with your parents. This was for me at least. It's just like I remember him like saying this, you know, to me, to my face. It was like, "Bro," obviously he didn't say "bro," and he was like,
Yo.
he was like, Marco, you know, if you see it not working out, just give up.
Yeah.
That's what he told
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
And like in my mind, I was like, what are you talking about? Like this sort of concept of giving up.
He wants to give you the easy way out.
This sort of concept of giving up never even crossed my mind. Like at least with me, when I'm
Never.
doing something, I'm finishing it, bro. And when I'm doing something too, like I'm doing it to the max. Like this is just in every area of my life. example, when I play video game, I'm fucking becoming the best at it, bro. I was like Rainbow Six, I was Diamond Rank 3, you know, everything, bro. And I'm telling this every single area of my life, like back 2020, you know, this was like Rainbow Six era.
Season 4, Omega, like I was up there. Season 4, Season 5.
Yeah, I only got to level level 80. I didn't get the full thing. That I didn't get. But everything else, like this is just like fun random example. Back in 2020, there was nothing else to do, so you just like jerk off 8 times a day. I did that. Everything to the fucking max. Business, you know.
Just full in.
I'm just an extreme person, you know. That's why.
Yeah,
I'll like
don't dip into the give up.
Yeah, you know, it's just like, and I feel like that's a good trait to have. Also, kind of a bad one as well because it might hinder you in some areas. But I fucking like to do everything, you know.
It's
like
very
when I'll, for example, just do fuck all. I'll do fuck all, and I don't work. If I'm working to the fullest. I can't do one thing and
Just
another
like
shit on the
half-ass
side.
it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it to the full extent. If I'm working, I'm working
Bro, I love
the
that.
whole day. If I'm not working, I'm just gonna do nothing the entire day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like I just can't kind of be half in, half
Never
out.
half-assing it. Yeah.
And I feel like that's just also what a lot of successful people have as well.
That makes so much sense.
For
bro.
example, with what's his name? I think, for example, with Jeff Bezos, like I think there was a sort of like, how do I say this? You know, at the start of Amazon,
Yeah.
what happened is for the first 10 years he was just losing money.
Really?
Yeah, it
First
was.
decade.
You know why? He was losing money for 10 years for Jeff Bezos because his main goal for the first 10 years, by the way, long-term vision again, right? Long-term vision,
You
like
have
20,
to have
20
long-term
30 year vision. What he wanted to do is he wanted to undercut all of his competitors. So at some point after 10 years, he was always the cheapest one. They went all out of business. That's
And
when he
then
raised his
kinda
prices,
increases it, very
right?
smart.
This is like, bro, this is like business 101, bro. Like always long-term vision. Like
Have
if you have this 1 week vision like out and you're just thinking if you're thinking weeks out instead of months or years, you're cooked.
Yeah.
Like genuinely.
Agency might not be the business model for you. You might be selling drugs then if that's your vision.
Not even just agency, any business model really. Like if you're just super
have
short-term minded,
vision.
like, and you think,
Don't
what,
take
oh,
that
let me
liberty.
sign the next client here, then it's just simply you'll not make it very far. And I've seen a lot of people who think this way and they just fall off, you know?
Yeah. Too. And that kind of brings me to my next point, by the way, guys. When you have momentum, don't lose it.
Yeah.
Don't celebrate too fast.
Oh yeah.
That happens so much. Guys will celebrate very fast, and you're always gonna see yourself like kind of like fall down that rabbit hole
Yeah.
of making a bit of money. Then you're gonna chill out for like a week.
Yeah.
Guys, make the money and then keep that momentum going up. It's cool to celebrate, and sure, you know, you close a little pay for you close a nice payment. Nice. Even if I see myself kind of like fall down that rabbit hole, what I'm gonna do is just like constantly get down to work. Just
Yeah.
put my head down and keep working for the next day.
Bro, what I notice with myself whenever I make sort of a bit of progress or something happens that I wanted to happen,
Yeah.
is like I'll get happy in my mind for a second, but then I kind of think pessimistically. So if the good thing, for example, goes away or something gets cancelled, or for example, if the client pays you, they ask for a refund the next day, I don't get super disappointed because I saw it coming, right?
Yep.
So it's sort of a bad way to like live like pessimistically, but also good. So if something bad actually ends up happening, you're not extremely disappointed. Because if you get super happy and you're super emotional about small things, and you're
Highs,
all the way
lows.
up here, you know, and something bad happens, you're just gonna come crashing down here.
Such a bro.
Then you're just.
Bro.
Here's the thing, like also even one more thing here. Let's cut you off. But even with emotions in business are so dangerous. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I know a lot of guys who were making quite a bit of money and they fell off and they're now broke because they simply just let their emotions
So
just
take
get
over
the best of them. Yeah, get the best of them. You
Yeah.
know, that's what women do.
Very true. Very
That's what
true.
women do.
For example.
Like if you're trying to run a business and you're
No
trying to run
offense.
something up, bro, you cannot have your emotions take control of you because the second they do, emotions are irrational. Like if you feel like, oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and like fucking, you know, just switch my niche because I feel like it, you're gonna fail. You
Yeah.
know, the thing with emotions, you have to observe them,
But
but you
third-party
simply cannot simply take action on them. The second you take action on your emotions, that's when it's bad, right? If you just see your emotions, you're like, oh, okay, I feel this way right now. I want to switch my niche. Is it smart? No. Okay, then I'm not gonna do it. That's how you should do it,
Yeah.
right? If you can't do that as well, something you gotta learn. You know?
Yeah.
Very important.
Bro, such a good point, because these guys even told me, right, every single thing you do in life, by just like as an automatically, right, you're thinking of it from like a first person perspective. That's not what you want to do. Every single decision you make in life, every input you give, everything you do in life, you need to be thinking of it from a third person perspective, because then what that enables you to do is actually analyze everything you do. Am I actually meant to be doing this? Like,
Yeah.
Is this a good decision for me to take? Is going out on this night when I know I should be working, is that genuinely like a good decision? Because now
Yeah.
you're not thinking with this, but you're thinking with this. You know what I mean? Your heart's no longer involved. It's kind of your brain. So everything you do, third person perspective. Just keep reminding yourself, like,
Yep.
is this genuinely right? And that's exactly what Marco said. And another thing about the kind of like the detaching yourself and detaching all emotions so that you're not a crazy emotional person. I think it was like Zidane Mutlu, another like sort of personal influencer. I forgot what exactly
Yeah.
what it does, but What he said is with kind of like entrepreneurship, when you kind of lose that emotion, you go from, you know, high highs and low lows to mid highs and then mid lows.
Yeah.
So you're still feeling the highs, but you're not feeling it as high
Yeah.
as it would be there. But then when it kind of drops and that client refunds you, or the guy asks back for, the guy asks his money back,
Yep.
you're not dropped to that low low.
You just
Instead,
can't be
you're kind of
volatile.
like a low.
You simply just cannot be. You can't afford to be volatile.
You genuinely
right?
cannot.
'Cause
Genuinely.
that's gonna fuck you up so bad.
Expect the worst, bro.
And business is like a roller coaster of emotions, but
Yeah.
the key is just to like separate yourself from it and then just like look from it like from a third person perspective and be like, hey, this is going on. What would Marco at a million want to do?
Yeah.
What would he take action on this right now, or would he wait it out, calm himself down,
Very good
wait
point, bro.
till he's unemotional, till he's chilling, and then make an educated decision?
Yeah.
What would he do? Yeah, I mean, most of the time he would do the latter, right? So yeah, that's
Bro, what a
you
good
should
point,
focus
bro.
on.
What a freaking good point.
Yeah, this is like what I notice with myself. Whenever I'm very emotional or I just feel like I want to just take action on something right away, I'm just not gonna allow myself to do so because I know I'm gonna make a bad decision
Yep.
every time.
Yeah, never listen to an excited person. Never.
Yeah, like at all.
What a good
like,
point.
and I noticed this with a lot of people I know personally. They get super excited about everything else when I'm like you will never see me just jump up and down, just like scream like with hype.
Make a sudden decision.
When it's like, yeah, I'm a very sort of like unemotional person for the most part, except if
Very
I just
true.
if I just win the lottery, obviously I'm gonna like
Just
rage,
jump
for
up
example,
and
right?
down it, yeah, yeah.
But you know, like I see people go to fucking concerts and they're like just screaming at like, you know, they're doing all this stuff like, bro, you're a fucking peasant, bro. Like, how the fuck are you gonna give your energy to someone who doesn't even know that you exist, like the artist
insane.
exists? It's just like, bro,
It's insane.
like what are you doing? You know, when you could use that
Same energy.
yeah, energy to like build a business, you know, make money, get in shape. You can do
Just
so
live
many
life.
you can do so many different things, you know?
Yeah.
But most people choose to just waste their time, their energy
A lot of
on things that
poor-
don't matter at all. you
Bro,
know?
that's such a good point. A lot of poor decisions are made. Like, for example, just going to a concert. And I'm not here to like judge anyone. Love you guys. But the point is, right, going to a concert, just making poor decisions, like not wanting to work, not wanting to cold call, just per se, right? I kind of like find it as a coping mechanism
Yep.
of just like trying to like be at peace with yourself, even though you're not at the
Yeah.
point you want to be. Like, it's almost a coping mechanism of not wanting to put in the work, not actively
Yeah.
trying to become the person you want to be. So instead you result in time wasting and going to concerts and, you know, playing video games when you don't want to be. Marco's like level 100 Fortnite right now and he makes money. So the point is, right, make the right actions genuinely and don't take it as a coping mechanism to kind of like
Yeah,
relieve
because
yourself.
like deep down, everybody knows what they should be doing. You
Every
know what you
single
need to do,
one.
make
Every single
20k a
person.
month. You're simply
Yeah.
just not doing it. I don't know what I need to do to make $1 million a month. I'm just simply not doing yet, right?
Establish it.
You know, so it's like everybody knows what they should be doing. Everybody knows they shouldn't be playing video games. Everybody knows they shouldn't be jerking off. Everybody knows they should be going to the gym.
They still do it.
Yeah, most people are simply just not doing it because it is too uncomfortable and they just don't want to change, right? If you do want to change and you take the actions, you're further ahead than 99% of people out there. I'm telling you. Nowadays, the competition is so fucking low.
It's crazy, though.
Everything you need to do nowadays to win is just simply try. Most people sit around, they eat pizza, they don't exercise, they don't do nothing with their lives. You need to simply try and you'll be miles ahead already.
All you need to do is try, guys. All you need to do is try. Take that first step. You see a single result and it's gonna pump your momentum so much.
Yeah.
All you need to do is try. Like, the levels are set right down here. And we see it every single day with new agency owners that join in.
Oh yeah.
Everyone gives up very soon. So if you can like stick through, you're gonna be an absolute killer.
Yep.
Absolute killer in this space. Stick through, guys. Don't give up.
Someone's gotta flip the burgers at the end.
Okay.
Someone's gotta do it. It's a choice, by the way, if you know, you know. But yeah, I feel like we covered a lot of good points. Yeah, I appreciate you coming
This
on,
was a
bro.
sick podcast, bro. And
Sick.
the funny thing is, I was watching these podcasts a long time ago. So you guys are gonna be the next one on the podcast if you're watching this right now.
It's a
Take
choice.
action.
It's a choice, boys.
Link below.
So, boys, if you are interested in doing what we do to afford to be in Mr. Lamsky right now, then scroll below this video, book a call. What we do is online business. We'll keep it very ambiguous. I'm not going to spoil anything. If you want to make money, then check it out. I don't really care if you do or not. But that being said, I'll see you boys in the next one, and then take care.